Let's get serious. Habaki!
What is going on, everybody? NotSoLeverXOX here, and welcome to another Call of Duty video for you guys today. We're going to be playing on Detroit. I'm going to be using the KF5, and this Detroit game right here, as of today, is my highest scoring kill game of Team Deathmatch that I've gotten thus far in this game. For many reasons, of which we will explain later in this video. But what I wanted to talk about today is Advanced Warfare in general, my review kind of thing about it. It is November 30th, 2014 at exactly 9 p.m. And I kind of wanted to do my impressions video, what I think of it, how I feel it flows, how it works, should you buy it, should you not buy it, is it a good game, is it a bad game, etc., etc. Compared to other Call of Duty games and what else is on the market right now. And as with other Call of Duty games as of right now, ever since Modern Warfare 2, they've had three modes: campaign, the fucking co-op mode, and the multiplayer. And so we need to look at each one of these individually. Starting off with the campaign mode, which is, I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's not the best. I'd even go as far as to say it's the second best Call of Duty game of all time, campaign. It's got great characters, it's got great story. A lot of people are criticizing it because it doesn't have a great story. I love the story. Don't get me wrong, I love the story. I love everything about it. It's just a lot of the reason I don't like the game, and a lot of the reason I put it behind Black Ops 2 in terms of its campaign prowess, is because of a lot of the features that Black Ops 2 campaign had that this game does not have. For example, the created class system. If you remember in the Black Ops 2 campaign, there was a created class system where you could pick what guns you loaded out with, what guns you used, what perks you had. It was like multiplayer created class, but in campaign, and it was great. It was one of the best parts of that campaign. And they just gutted it out, and they took it out. And the only reason I can think about why they would do that is for weapon requirements for missions. For an example, if you in the Call of Duty Ghost campaign, there's a mission called Clockwork, which, if you haven't seen my Ghost campaign or my Black Ops 2 campaign or my Advanced Warfare campaign, I will link those down in the description below. But there was a mission called Clockwork in Call of Duty Ghost, which was the best mission in that game. But at the very beginning of that mission, you're required to snipe a bunch of people off of a ridge with the Lynx, the sniper rifle, and that objective would have become impossible if the sniper rifle wasn't made available to you. And I think that's why the created class system isn't there, is because you have to use a specific type of weapon to accomplish specific objectives. And like with even the Black Ops 2 campaign, there was certain stuff that you couldn't do if you didn't have a sniper rifle on the bridge in the Los Angeles mission. I can't remember what it was called right now. It wouldn't let you snipe. You'd have to rappel down. You'd have to go down, which makes sense. The obvious fix to this is put the created class system in, but put restrictions on it based on the mission parameters. So, for example, if we're going back to our Clockwork example here, make it a requirement. Yeah, you can customize your class, but your primary weapon has to be a sniper rifle. You can put your secondary weapon as whatever the fuck you want. Assault rifle, SMG, whatever. Your primary weapon has to be a sniper, because if you don't have a sniper, you can't complete the objective. But you can make it whatever sniper rifle you want. That's the way that they should have done this, instead of just taking it out altogether and loading you out with some bullshit gun that you don't want to use. Like a TAC-19 shotgun that I'm going to replace with an SN6 the minute I pick one up. So I think that would have been better, as well as the fact that Black Ops 2 had so many different endings. It was kind of like it's kind of like an RPG. It felt kind of like Mass Effect in a way, where I was able to make my own decisions. Do you want to kill Harper, or do you? Spoiler alert, by the way. Do you want to kill Harper, or do you want to do you want to save him and try to kill Menendez and then kill yourself? It's like, you can pick and choose different things that change the outcome of the story. Entire different endings that will cause the entire government to collapse. There's one ending in the campaign where, Cortes Diaz, just destroys the White House entirely. And it's really cool that there's all these different endings that you can do that just isn't here, and it just bothers me. Another thing that people were complaining about in the campaign was the fact that it's really Michael Bay-ish, and there's a lot of explosions. It's really over the top, and I eat that shit up, man. I love over the top. One of my favorite game series, as you may know, is Saints Row game series. I'll put the link to all those in the description as well. But I love over the top. I love Michael Bay movies. I love The Expendables. I love stuff that's just over the top, crazy, fun, just way out there. I love that shit. I eat that shit up all day. So, you know, if you love Michael Bay, if you love just explosions and shit and just crazy, you know, shit that's just ridiculous, this game is for you. I love this campaign, and I really don't feel like I get bored with campaigns like Battlefield that are just all about story and realistic military stuff, and it just bores the crap out of me. Just let me fucking shoot some and have the whole world explode like on Moon. So yeah, I certainly love the campaign. I love the campaign, but could it have been better? Yes, it could have. So I'd give it an 8 out of 10, I guess. If I'm giving number ratings on this shit, that's what I'm going to give the campaign. So, moving on to the co-op mode, which is Exo Survival, which is exactly what you would think it is. It's non-existent. And I think Sledgehammer knew that they fucked up when they released Exo Survival, and no one played it because they were like, oh, we don't give a shit about Exo Survival. It's literally a cut, copy, and paste from Modern Warfare 3 survival mode. It's exactly the same thing, but with exosuits. Ooh. It's literally, you will not spend more than 5 minutes on it. The only reason I spent as much time as I did on it was because of the achievements. The only reason you'll ever spend any time on Exo Survival is because of the achievements. You won't play Exo Survival. Trust me. It's boring as hell, and it has no replay value whatsoever. And I want to give credit where credit is due. This next part I actually got from another YouTuber. I'll link his video down, or his channel down in the description. I don't remember what his name is off the top of my head, but he made the analogy that given that now Destiny is out, and Destiny is a co-op shooter, that they cut the zombie mode out of Advanced Warfare to put it in DLC to make room for Destiny, because Destiny is owned by Activision. Bungie is owned by Activision, and Activision doesn't want Destiny and Advanced Warfare to compete with one another because they release at the same time. And if Destiny and Advanced Warfare are competing, then they're losing sales. So if they cut the co-op section out of Advanced Warfare, more people are going to buy Destiny for the co-op stuff. And if they cut the multiplayer out of Destiny, which they basically have done, there's basically no multiplayer or matchmaking in that game whatsoever, and they put all the multiplayer and matchmaking in Advanced Warfare, the people are going to be forced to buy both games. And it just makes total sense to me. Again, I'll link his video in the description. I think it was like Batman or something like that. I don't know. I'll definitely give credit where credit is due. He deserves it. He's a great YouTuber. I just subscribed to him. He's awesome. Anyway, back on point. The fact of the matter is that the Exo Survival is a non-event. It's a joke. You'll not play it at all. It's like a 2 out of 10. It's worthless. Don't play Exo Survival. You're not going to. You're gonna get bored in like 5 minutes. And the zombies have been confirmed for DLC, because they know that they fucked up, and they know that nobody plays Exo Survival, so they're just gonna play zombies in DLC. And I will bring you update videos when those come out, like I did with Ghosts, so we can see how good those turn out to be. I never found zombies in Black Ops to be that entertaining, but you know, we'll see how it turns out here. Anyway, moving on to the multiplayer. The multiplayer is kind of a mixed bag for me right now. I'm more confused than anything else as to how a lot of these things happen. First of all, we'll start with a lot of good things about this game. It's very fresh. I love how the exosuits work. I love how fresh the exosuit movement stuff is. I love the movement. I love the mechanics. I love a lot of this stuff. However, a lot of these lag problems that I touched on before in another video, which I will also link in the description. I'm just linking everything down in the description below. For some reason, just persist, and it. I'll give you an example. And this isn't even related to lag, because this makes me think that for some reason my guns are doing random damage, because it's not related. It can't be related to lag, and I'll tell you why. The AK-12 does exactly the same amount of damage as the M27 Black Ops 2. Does 33 damage up close, I believe. Drops off to 20 something at a distance. The BAL does 40 damage up close and drops off to 27, I think, at a distance. Does the same as the MTAR-X. So the MTAR-X and the BAL do the same amount of damage. AK-12 and the M27 do the same amount of damage. Why do they feel so different? Why do they feel so different? I can tell you for a fact that when I go into Black Ops 2 and I pick up an M27, I feel that I can kill people in 3 to 4 shots. Even though the maximum kill radius is 4 shots, I feel I can kill people faster than that. I feel that I'm killing people faster than that. The headshots feel better. Everything just feels smoother and better and faster. And it just feels like I'm killing people faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. In this game, I don't feel like I'm killing people fast. With the AK-12, it feels like a fucking hit marker machine. And by the way, this game's over, and we're moving on to another game on Terrace. I'm using the KF5 again. But it feels like all the guns in the game are just hit marker machines. I can just shoot a guy over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and just get hit markers for it and kill a guy in like 10 shots. I shit you not. I shit you not. I've gone in post with videos I recorded, and I've gotten 8 hit markers on a guy. I shit you not. And that could be related to lag, but it was in a private match. So explain to me how I'm able to get, by myself against bots, on my own connection, 8 hit markers on a bot with an HBR, which has retarded amounts of damage. The HBR does a lot of damage. Or no, I think it was the HBR that does the same amount of damage as the MTAR. HBR does the same amount of damage as the MTAR. Not the Bal 27. Sorry about that. But I don't understand it. I don't know whether my game's lagging, and maybe it's just I'm counting hit markers wrong. I'm counting it by sound, because hit markers are, the visuals are a little weird. But I'm counting 8 sound marks from the hit markers. And I don't know whether it's something wrong with the game. I don't know whether it's something wrong with my game. I don't know whether it's something wrong with my interpretation of it. It just feels like the gun damage is random in this game, and I don't understand it. A lot of the times compiling with the lag, which they still can't seem to figure out after 7 years of this shit being a problem. Battlefield's been able to fix their lag after a month. Titanfall can fix their lag. Destiny's been able to fix their lag, although they had a little hiccup when they did their little update. Halo's been working on their lag. This game still persists to have lag. Call of Duty still persists to have lag, and I don't understand why. I don't understand how after 7 years of this shit, after they, quote, tweaked the lag compensation in Black Ops 2, how this game still has lag. How can this game still have lag if other companies are able to fix this problem within a month, and we can't fix this game in 7 fucking years? Right? And even with dedicated servers, even if we didn't have dedicated servers, a lot of these games are peer-to-peer. Halo's been peer-to-peer for a while. Does Halo lag? Fuck no, Halo doesn't lag. It not as much as Call of Duty does. Or maybe it's not just that it lags, maybe it's just because of the fact that the reaction times are faster. Maybe Halo lags exactly the same amount as what Call of Duty does, except when Halo lags, it's more pronounced because the time to kill is so goddamn slow. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just overreacting about the lag. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. Am I overreacting about the lag? I don't know. It just, something feels wrong, and I can't put my finger on what it is. The guns feel like they do no damage. A lot of the guns are unbalanced. The BAL in particular is way outclassing of everything else. The HBR is the only thing that can keep up with it. The AK-12 does not do enough damage to keep up with it. The AR-X does not do enough damage at all. The IMR doesn't do enough damage at any range. The MK14 has less range than the pistol. I shit you not. I'll link a Drifter video in the description for that one. The ARX and the MK14 both have less of a 4-shot kill range than the pistol does. The semi-auto pistol, the Atlas 45, which baffles me to no end. And it confuses the crap out of me, and I just don't understand how or why this can happen. And I don't know. Other than that, though, other than the seemingly random gun damage and the the confusing lag and lag compensation stuff, everything about this game is fine. The maps are great. They flow great. A lot of the times the maps don't feel right because tactics just are never employed, because everyone's just running around the map like a chicken with their head cut off the entire goddamn time, because there's no tactics or strategy whatsoever. Because the exosuits, you can't hold down a choke point because you just jump over the choke point. It's fucking useless. But it just, you know, the maps are pretty good. The gun balance, as I said, needs work. The submachine guns need a buff. And that's pretty much it. The perks feel balanced, the maps feel balanced, everything feels right. The DLC, you know, it's coming at some point. The level up system feels great. Everything about multiplayer feels great. I'd give it like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. If they could fix the lag problems, either by putting this on dedicated servers or finding some way to even put the lag compensation system back to what it was in Modern Warfare 2, and yeah, we'll have host advantage again, but god damn it, not everybody will have an issue. If they could do a lot of things and then figure out why my guns aren't killing very fast, I would love this game, and I would play this game day in and day out, but right now, it just feels like my guns are doing random damage. I don't understand why. Anyway, overall in this game, I think it's a great game. I think it's amazing, and y'all should buy it and y'all should play it, but y'all should buy it when it gets patched later. Don't buy it right now. So, I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you did. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.